All right, can we all agree on these statements? Number one, yes, the pros complain a lot. Number two, are they sometimes being crybabies? Yes. Number three, are they sometimes right though? Absolutely. My objective has always been to just see what is right and not be prejudiced of like, oh, I hated you for something you did in the past, so I'm always going to disagree with you. If there's a good point, I want to be open to it. And I know a lot of times we like to say the pros are just crybabies, they need to stop, and sometimes they most definitely are. But if there's sometimes when they're right, I want to make sure I'm there to agree, which is why a lot of times I try to give both sides of the story and try to be neutral as well. Congratulations to Arzekta again for winning the heirloom. They've already reached out to me on Discord, so they should have their prize soon. Also, just want to let you guys know, if anyone is interested in buying my PC, I am selling it because I'm getting a different build. I'm totally open to negotiate, but it's got 3090 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM. It's got a Threadripper 2950X, and I built it for about 3,700. I'm selling it for about 2,500. So if you guys are interested, DM me, we can negotiate and all that. Well, let's jump into the video. So we've got two big topics that I really wanted to hit today, and these were gaining a lot of traction, and a lot of people and even other fellow pro players we're jumping into these conversations. And it's one thing if, like, you know, the worldwide complainer for Apex Legends is complaining. We know that, you know, people like PvP, as much as I love them, the guy obviously likes to talk about a lot of things that need to be fixed in the game. But when you have people that are never talking ill about Apex finally speaking up, it's time to start listening. One of the more positive and like least problematic people in the community is Monsoon on Team Complexity. I mean, this guy is like an amazing cook. He's doing a bunch of cooking streams. He's been on the, you know, desk for Apex Legends as well whenever they didn't qualify for the Split 1 playoffs. And a lot of times, obviously, they want to get people up there on the desk that are not going to be speaking ill about Apex behind closed doors. Monsoon's never really been that guy, but he did have a lot of frustrations and he's been pretty outraged about it. So he decided to take it to Twitter, and even people were commenting below. Like, you know, if Monsoon is saying this, it's gotten really bad because he's starting to tweet what PvP used to tweet. And this is what I wanted to discuss. So first off, Monsoon had made this tweet and he had said that it's getting so bad that the bugs in Apex right now are absolutely unreal, especially since we're playing all of these issues in Pro League. There's no audio on grenades. There's no audio on bang ult. There's no audio on a lot of shots. There's no tracers or feedback from where you're being shot from as well. And my 30-30 doesn't even shoot half of the time. What about that competitive integrity though that we thought we were getting? And like I said earlier, even some of the more problematic people who are always involved in drama, like his Watson and PvP, saying, you know, it's bad when Monsoon is posting PvP tweets. This is why I had to make something about it, because we could talk about the same people that complain over and over and over and make videos out of it, but when the guy who never complains is complaining, then you know we got to talk about it. It's insane to me how bad the audio has always been in this game though. I think when the new season released, a lot of pro teams were also saying that the audio got worse. I don't know what it is with game audios. It seems like every single like AAA game studio out there has complaints about their game's audio. I'm not saying there aren't reasons, and sure, things do get more complicated as things age on, especially with battle royales. You got so many people in the same lobby, but I just don't remember back in the day saying how bad the audio was. Like, all I remember is playing on the 360 and you got your Astros cranked up and you can sound whore all the bombs and footsteps, and it was pretty simple. You know exactly where they were coming from. You heard everything, and that was it. No one really said the audio is so bad I didn't even know he was behind me. At least I don't remember any of that. And you would think, obviously, with the length of Apex and as it goes on and on and on, you would think it would get better, but it seems like with every update it just gets worse. And then even PvP retweeted it and said, I just gave up. Like, obviously, just let Monsoon do it now because they don't listen to me apparently. But that wasn't the only thing. And if you've never had doubts about EA caring for its community, well, maybe this video will do that a little bit more justice. EA has always been known for, obviously, what's one thing that comes to mind when you think of EA? Money, money, money. They love money and they don't want to share any bit of it at all, even if there's a chance it would be more beneficial and even more profitable in the end. Why give you more money so that we can both make more money together and cross promote each other when we can just make the most money and not give you anything? That's most certainly their mindset, to say the least. You guys may remember controversies from months and months ago, and even almost a year ago at this point, of big content creators and also pro players saying that a lot of the issues that they decided to like leave Apex, maybe organizations left Apex, or even pro players were saying they were having problems with EA partnerships, was because EA did not want to give a proper revenue share split, where basically they said, here, we'll bring a TSM skin. TSM, you guys get 50% of the revenue, we'll get 50% of the revenue. That's what a lot of teams are doing. I think Valorant's doing that as well. Well, R6, Rainbow Six Siege, just announced that they're doing that as well. And they had this post: it's time for the new R6 share tier 1 team bundles. Cyclops, Fnatic, G2, Liquid, NIP, Team Secret, and Space Station, 50% of the proceeds from the respective team branded items go directly to that team. So if you have $100,000 worth of purchases for G2 Esports' skin, then 50,000 goes to R6 and 50,000 goes to G2. And you also have G2 heavily promoting their skin. Make sure to buy our skin if you guys are interested. Make sure to buy our skin if you guys want to, you know, show your support. You're able to do so much more free promotion, and a lot more sales come because of that. And then also, as roster changes happen, as team changes happen, you get more people excited, you continuously can promote it over and over and over again. This seems like the most logical thing to do, but EA did not want to do that, and they tried to propose a deal where they gave tier 1 organizations a $60,000 flat rate fee, and that would be all that they get. At least that's the story that we have heard. Well, we obviously know why that's a big problem and a big money scam, because when you look at all of these other esports, there's way better revenue sharing splits between these other games. And when you compare the price points and compare the money sharing that you would have between EA system at Apex and other systems like Valorant and R6, it's really embarrassing that EA even proposed that. And so even more pro players getting upset about it, with Madness saying 50% of the proceeds from the respective team branded items go directly to the team. Apex Legends could never apparently do this, it seems. And then Staynaughtyy, obviously on Team Lanimals, says, wow, EA, it's a fair system so org brands can help you guys sell items in the game while also both parties make a profit. And Apex can just recolor skins that were already made with minimal effort. Holy crap, applying for a job at EA just so I can pitch this idea. This is exactly why a lot of these big organizations have left the scene. Even like Space Station's owner had, you know, confirmed that that was exactly why they left. There was a lot of accusations that many people were spreading false rumors about why these teams were leaving. And then Team Liquid's manager also came out and said, no, he's right. That's exactly why we left, because there's no rev share. There's not enough money for us to make here. It's way too much of an investment for us. And I'm not saying that we need like the Team Liquids, but to a degree, we do need these big organizations. I mean, it means a lot more when they are funded better, so that they can fund pros better, so that they can get higher level quality talent, so that the LAN events become more competitive, so that you really get behind a team, so that it really means more when Imperial How wins the championship, or NRG wins the championship, or some underdog wins the championship and they beat all the tier 1 organizations. But right now, it's really just a handful of organizations that are noteworthy. All the other good ones have left for this exact reason. And I can understand the backlash if this had never happened before, right? No one's ever seen a rev share split and these pro teams want it. You may be able to say, well, they're just asking too much. But now that we're seeing how these other esports systems are treating those organizations, there's no excuse. So this is going to be a major uphill battle considering it is EA, but I'm really hoping in the end, considering how big of a game Apex is and how amazing the Battle Royale competitive system is with this game compared to Warzone and Fortnite, I mean, you're going to have people really interested in the ranked scene of this game and the competitive scene of this game for so many years to come. And if they don't fix this now or fix it soon, it may propose big issues. But if they do fix it, we are going to skyrocket to the moon when it comes to the esports scene over here, because this game is just foundationally so good. Let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below, and let me know if you actually agree with the pros on this one. I know sometimes they can be crybabies, sometimes they can be outraged about too much stuff, but lately, honestly, I think they've all made really fair points, and I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date all things Apex Legends news related, and until the next time, I will see you all later, Gators. And don't forget, if you guys are interested in my PC, more than willing to sell it and negotiate, just DM me on Discord or Twitter.